Brody.
Yeah.
I have Charli on the line for you.
Oh my God, Charli!
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So I hear the accent. Where exactly are you from again?
I'm from the UK. I'm from London.
Are you friends with Ed Sheeran?
I know Ed a little bit. We're on the same record label, so I know Ed a little bit.
Have you seen the Taylor Swift present that she made for him?
No, what is it? What did you get?
You know what? I even had to look up what the hell it was. It was called a needlepoint, and it was like something she crafted.
What is that? What is it?
You're gonna have to. I'll send it to someone to send to you or whatnot. But it's a like little thing, like a little circular wooden thing with a fabric in it, and she like made like stitching, and she made stitch work, and it was like her and Ed, and like started from the bottom. Now we're here. She used a Drake lyric. It's kind of like 5th grade.
Okay.
But so Charli XCX, we got the top 10 selling smash track from the #1 movie, #1 soundtrack, The Fault in Our Stars. I haven't seen this movie yet. Have you seen the movie?
Yes, I have, and I literally cried the whole way through it. If you see it, you're gonna cry. It's so sad. It's like uplifting, but at the same time, it's sad. Like I went with 4 dudes to see it before it came out, and we were all crying when we left the cinema.
That's what I hear about it. I hear it's an amazing movie, and that's awesome that you're part of it. And now I read all this stuff about you, and I could tell everybody what I know, but what do you want people to know of you?
Well, let me see. I'm from London. My name's Charli. I actually put out a record last year called True Romance, and I've been kind of doing this for a while. Like, I started playing shows when I was 15 in like illegal raves in London, and my first ever show was in a peanut factory, a confused peanut factory, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I guess those are a few weird little things about me people might not know.
Charli's a gangster.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe a little bit.
No, you're all right. You're all right. So Charli XCX, what does that stand? Is that like a Roman numeral?
No, there's kind of 2 versions of this story. One is X-rated, which I probably can't say on the radio, but you can Google it. And the other one is that it's basically like XCX stands for Kiss Charlie Kiss, which was my MSN screen name when I was 14. And when I was playing these shows in London, the promoter was like, what should I put on the flyer? What should I put on the flyer? And I was like, I don't know. Just use my MSN name, Charli XCX. That's kind of from there.
I like that. So you got the new song out, Boom Clap. We're going to play it on the night show here. We're going to put it on the new music feature, and everyone's going to love that. I guarantee that. And then some people may or may not know you were on The Fancy with Iggy Azalea, and you co-wrote that.
Yeah. I wrote my hook, and Iggy wrote her rap. So that's been kind of a whirlwind thing. Doing that with her, it's been pretty awesome.
And you also wrote Icona Pops. I love it. Everyone loved that song as well. So you were like the master of creating like really great fun hooks. How does that all come about?
Okay, well, you know what the funniest thing is? That I like never know. Like, I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing, and I feel like that's kind of how it works. Like, I don't have a method or like a set way like that. It's just like I just kind of go in, and like the first time I hear a track, I'll just like put those things down that are in my brain, and it will just be me going like la 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 la, like vomiting on this track.
Okay.
And then sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But I never really know. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, everyone's like, oh, like, how do you write a hit? I'm like, I have no idea. I just kind of like go for it and see what happens.
So there's other, like, let's say hooks or whatever that, let's say, don't become #1 this or #1 that, but you think they're all great, obviously, because it's your work. So you can't really tell of your work which one is going to stand out right away.
Well, I know which one is cool. Like, when we wrote Fancy, I was like, this is a really cool song. Like, me and Iggy were so excited about it. And then we played it to, like, the labels, and everyone was like, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. And we were like, no, this is, like, a hit. Like, we were so excited about it. And it really came from, like, Iggy, like, she, like, pushed for it, and then we were like, we told you, this song is awesome. So sometimes I know and sometimes I don't, but that's kind of the fun of it.
And then what about Boom Clap? I mean, I like it. So far, it's what, #10 on iTunes, top 10?
Yeah, which is really exciting. I think it's #7, actually, which is so weird and exciting and cool. But, yeah, that song was written about, like, a year ago, and it's just basically, like, an epic love song. It's just a song that celebrates love, I guess. And I feel like there aren't many songs that just unashamedly kind of like dance in the glow of romance.
And it's definitely
what this song does.
Who were your influences, like growing up?
Growing up, I was really into. When I was younger, I was totally into Britney Spears. I still am. Also,
Yes.
like Gwen Stefani, Kate Bush, Spice Girls, a real kind of broad range. Like stuff from French Electro in like 2007. Like I don't know, everything. It's pretty broad.
Okay. Can I ask you a little couple, I guess, off-the-wall questions here? What's the differences between American men and British men? Like one difference.
Wow. I don't know. That's a really weird question that you'd ask.
I'm a little weird.
I feel like all... Me too, it's fine. I feel like all Brits are like super polite, like unnecessarily so. Like if you just walk past someone in the street and catch their eye, a British person will be like, "Oh my God, I'm really sorry." Like they just say sorry all the time. So maybe it's that.
Okay, so Americans are assholes. We get that.
No. That's not what I meant. That's what I meant. You guys are just like straight up all the time, which I like. I think it's cool.
And then, have you seen the parodies of Iggy Azalea and You, The Fancy? Have you seen like the So Pregnant one?
No, oh my God, I haven't. The one I've seen, which I think is actually really good, is when they take like the sound of the music video. I've seen that one, and that one's kind of amazing, actually, like Fancy with no music. It's great.
Well, I got to look that one up, but you definitely have to have someone, your people, whatever, show you I'm So Pregnant. Do that one.
Oh, okay. That sounds awesome. I'm going to check it out.
And then can I also ask, this is, you might have to think about this one, but what inspires you to write? Like what happens when you get inspiration? Where does it come from?
For me, it's either just from personal experience, from like boyfriends, from partying, from weird things that I think about in my brain but are too afraid to say in normal life, or also from movies. Like when I watch movies or when I see some of my favorite photographs, I get really inspired. Like I've always been massively inspired by the movie Clueless. As just like colours. I see a lot of songs in colours. So when I watch movies that are like super colourful, like Clueless or like Ladies and Gentlemen, The Fabulous Saints, or I don't know, The Craft, that always really inspires me,
Okay, and what's a guilty pleasure of Charli?
Guilty pleasure? Well, I feel like all guilty pleasures are kind of cool. So I don't know, but like I love. You remember that band Tattoo? Like the two Russian girls, like all the things she said. Maybe that wasn't big out here, but I really liked them a lot. And also, they're all kind of like the Spice Girls, like that kind of like cheesy pop stuff. Like, and I'm kind of like weirdly obsessed with Disney. I find it like a really like strange thing that I'm kind of fascinated by. So yeah, I love all of that.
What are you doing for Father's Day?
Oh my God, I completely forgot, and I'm so glad that you reminded me. I don't know, I better just send a card or something, I guess, right?
Oh my God, yeah, you got to do something.
Yeah, I will. You reminded me, so thank you. You saved my life there.
Oh my gosh, you can't forget about your dad. Don't do that.
I know. I remember now. You reminded me. It's good. I'm going to send a card and like a book or something like that.
Good, yeah. Or give them a copy of your new movie, an album or something. When does the album drop in?
The album's going to come in October.
Okay.
So yeah, and I'm going to tour around that as well. So it's going to be a good month. And
then have you ever been to Tampa Bay? Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes, I have. I played a show in Orlando.
Okay.
And that was cool. But I've been to Disneyland, which is kind of like, I feel like what the inside of my brain looks like.
And can you tell everybody, we're going to put all this online and we're going to air it and everything, just all your stuff, if you want to put out your Twitter or you have an Instagram?
Yeah, sure. So both my Twitter and my Instagram are Charli, CHARLI_XCX. So you can check me out there.
All right, and you do like all sorts of like cool Instagram videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, kind of. I got really into Instagram recently, actually. So there's like loads of weird pictures of me and other strange stuff.
Yeah. All right, we got someone in here. He wants me to ask this question. I can't even ask this question with like a straight face, man. I think we already know the answer, but is Iggy's butt real? Is it all natural?
Yeah, for sure. sure. She's got a killer body and her ass is hot. Yeah.
All right, that's what I thought.
100% real deal.
We need just round of applause for the booties real quick. There we go. Sorry I had to ask that. He just kept on. He kept on. He's like, ask her about the booty. And I was like, it's horrible.
It's real. She's real. She's the realest.
Well, hey, I appreciate all your time, and man, good luck with everything. And I really hope that you can come to Tampa at some point and party with us. Good luck with everything.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna hear a lot from you, and you're really good at writing those songs. They're all fun, and everyone seems to enjoy them.
Thank you so much.